Welcome back. We return basically exactly where we left off. I'm lying to you. It's exactly where we left off. I literally left this paused. So um, we're exactly where we left off. We are going to pitch in with one of these armies and try to fuck some shit up because, I mean, why not, right? So let's ransom some folks. Now, I don't know if I want to ransom these guys. 6,400 dinars. They're hurt and they're gonna have to build back their army. So, you know what? Sure. Even with them immediately being quote unquote back in the fight, they're still gonna be useless. So, pretty safe to do this. Let's get rid of some of this. Perfect. And wait, everything else can stay on me for now. So let's join up with one of the armies. Oh, you're gonna get fucked. Yep. 0.5 morale. That literally all I got from that. Not even a taste of the loot. That's actually not surprising, all things considered. So let's. Oh, you know what? I was going to join that army, but let's not do that. Let's try and track down some of these folks. Or I guess let's join the army. So army cohesion. This army is going to fall apart relatively quickly. It's too large for staying together for much longer. Let's leave and can I capture? Can I take these guys out? Okay, we're as fast as they are, so that's a problem, but there we go, we're catching up. So these guys are also of the, anything that is of the blank is a like de facto mercenary company. So we're just gonna send our troops again. 12 prisoners. Yeah, don't mind if I do. We'll take the banner. Why not? And what else is there? So, I mean, that is a pretty good axe. I could give that to somebody. You know what? Let's just take it so that I can break it down. Actually, that makes the most sense. Oh, what worn fur cloak. Let's give it to her. And was there any horses? Nope. But there are some sheep. Cool. And then let's try and catch this guy while we're here. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, let's just join up with the siege group. So technically, I'm not part of this army that is sieging. I'm just a second group that is also joining. So the one thing about being a mercenary, while I do get a pretty good amount of money for my mercenary contract, I don't end up being able to be one of the people that wins the cities. Oh boy. Okay, see, this is a problem. So we're gonna abandon this right now because our other army, is right over here. These folks are here, and they are going to probably shit kick our army, I would imagine. So I'm gonna try and take out a couple of these guys if I can, really quickly. All right, so me against them. You should surrender. Okay, so it's 122 versus 122. This is about as good of a matchup as we could ask for. So of course we're taking this one on the field of battle. Now I think because of the general composition of my forces, I think the balance of power that was showing there is correct. Right, I'm relatively... Let's see. It's looking like... I'm confused here. Okay, so everybody, sergeants in command, and then everything else is relatively well set up, so I think, yeah. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure that what I'm going to do is be a bit stupid. And I'm going to go out here and try my best to get some early kills. So first blood is mine, haha. And let's see what we can do. Oh, I missed. Oh. So choppy all of a sudden. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Alright, so we're doing quite well. So far I'm going to take out the standard bearer if I can. Yep. Somebody else, of course, picked it up. That's okay. Oh, being stopped is not good. Oh, I missed both of them. Oh boy. My horse hit that guy, and so of course I did not manage to take a guy out, but I got him. Alright, so both commanders I managed to take out. Yeah, I've definitely got to look into what is causing this lag. It absolutely could just be that I'm recording and I've got maybe too many things open. Alright, well, as far as resounding victories go, I mean, I think we did pretty good. I think we did pretty good. We basically took out those two armies for nothing lost, right? Like, we are just as strong as we were before trying that, more or less. So that is pretty fantastic. Mercenary Maceman. Cool. Okay, sure. You know what? Let's try a couple axemen. And then these guys are all just one option. Let's go with the wood runner. All right, 2,000 to upgrade my troops. That's significant. Gosh, if I overtake myself, that's going to be I am going to end up regretting it. So let's take everybody that's good. The caravan guard troops are better than the foot, so we'll take them. All right, so this is pretty much exactly the same value as mine, but it has a slightly different look. We'll take it and we'll give my fine mail mittens to, wait a second, did I say hers were better? No. Okay, so give them to her. And what about his? His are better. Hers are better. Wow, hers are really quite a bit better. But that is junk. Okay, so we'll take that. And of course, we're going to just take all of the weapons for sure. We should just give her a shield just because. And we're going to take all the javelins all the time so we can bust them down. Same as usual. But a lot of the rest of this can go. So we'll replace that. Is there anything else that they have? No, everything else is garbage. We'll take everything that isn't a saddle. And of course all of that. So 4,000 experience for our party. That's pretty good. Geez, technically if I joined back up, there's a chance that we might be able to take this and win. But it's not enough of a chance that I really want to risk it. So what we're going to do is we're going to exit. Discretion being the better part of valor, of course. Yeah, that. So that group right there that just attacked, with them entering, we're definitely at a place where it is by far more advantageous for us to just get out of Dodge. So I'm pretty happy with that. Somebody escaped from my party, one of the actual like important prisoners that I had. I don't really care. They were one of the Jawal or whatever. I know I'm selling those guys at a loss. I also don't care about that right now. And you know what? I'm going to get rid of this banner because I've been carrying it around with me and not using it for anything. So clearly it's not really worth much to me. Huh. I find that surprising that these are such high prices. Maybe it's because they don't get camels over here. Let's sell them. Price of grain is quite good here. We'll get rid of this, and not the silver ore. That's a really bad price for silver. This is technically a really bad price for wool too, for that matter, but that one I feel less pain getting rid of. So this is profit if we sell the beer. Right, and yeah, wow, grapes for 18, that's really, really good. And meat for 19 is actually pretty good too. How much grain do we have right now? So we'll actually buy some more, quite a bit more grain, perhaps. Let's buy, I don't know, that much grain. Sure, that's probably good. So that's for 7. Now, of course, our party is probably hurt. Nope, nobody's hurt. Okay. Let's get rid of all of them. Check the arena, and nothing's happening here. So I'm going to just sit for a minute and see what happens. So yeah, the army that was at Legetta did get defeated. No surprise there. Let's pop to the smithy. And let's break down pretty much of this as we can. And that's as much as we can. That's pretty good. We got a bunch of new parts. Eventually, we're going to have to look at what parts we have, because I think we've probably got a ton since the last time we looked at making anything. Let's pop one city over and see if we can sell some of that. What did we just buy? Grain. Sell some of that grain. I'm going to take that army off because I don't actually care. And yeah, so we can definitely sell grain at a pretty good profit. Actually, all the way down to what is reasonable. Excellent. I'm actually really happy with that. And this charger is surprisingly expensive, so I will sell it too. Why not? Hey, a new level. Sweet. Oh, that's a thing that I should look at. So a bunch of our skills are getting capped because we don't have enough in either in focus rate, or as is the case with like stewardship here, my intelligence is just not high enough. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss a couple of free attribute points into this. Yeah, you know what, let's put everything into intelligence for right now. Oh wait, is that smart or is that really, really stupid? That feels like maybe it's really, really stupid. So we'll get to the next section here, and then what I'll do is instead, so control I don't care about, we never use that. Endurance I kind of do care about. Charm, of course, I care about because we want good trade. We want good leadership. And of course we want good charm. So but in this case, I think probably what we'll do is we'll put a couple more into vigor. Right, yeah, so yeah, let's do 2 more points into vigor, and then 1 into endurance. That tackles a lot of what we want to focus on for the next little bit. Now, what did these guys have that we could maybe purchase and sell somewhere? Olives are really quite cheap. And hogs are quite cheap, but I'm not going to grab them. Let's pop one more over. Ooh, that's a really good price for fish. Let's buy it all. Every single last little bit. That's a really good price for butter. That's a really good price for cheese and grapes and olives. So let's just clean them out. It's gonna cost me, ooh, oh my goodness. That's like criminally cheap for sheep. Oh my goodness. So I don't think if I remember right, they didn't really have any meat, right? So I bought these at like, right, 27-ish. So if I kill all of them, I'm gonna have a ton of meat. And I probably will have, yeah, a bunch of hides and stuff. So let's go back into here now. And let's take a look. So the meat, I can sell a bunch of meat. And I can probably sell, where is it? Where are those hides? Yeah, just a ton of hides. I can sell all the hides. And we're still doing wonderfully. We should have bought tools at that other city and sold them right here, but hey, you know. Okay, that's great. So these guys will have meat because they've got, of course, hogs. We'll come back here and we'll head back towards the front line now that we have, yeah, okay. Vartan has created an army, so we'll join up with that army. In preparation for joining an army, what we're going to do is sell down a bunch of our stuff. Right, this meat again that's a lot of profit. The silver ore, we're not making money on that silver ore right now, but that's okay. Oh, should I start keeping iron? I could die. I could die in this, and that would be bad. So maybe I will save it for now. Okay, I'm going to wait here for a little bit. We'll join up with them in a minute. I would like to clear some of my inventory of smeltable goods. And we're down to 4. So can I refine anything? No. We will wait again a little bit. Okay, and you know what? The rest of that, what we'll do in this case is we'll just sell it. Not bad. Okay, so what? Okay, they are up here. And sorry, just 1 second here, because that lag is just driving me crazy. So I'm just going to kill some background tasks. Alright, we'll see if that maybe improves things. Who are we attacking? They're gathering near Vernon. Or Veron. Veron? So they're coming near here. Near there. Okay. That makes sense to me. What I was going to check though was my party. So I can have 129. Okay, that's kind of about what I expected. So we'll come up and we will just meet them at this little town. So right now, look at that. We have crested the 100,000 mark. That is really, really good. Our stewardship is still just cruising up because, of course, we've got really good party morale and our food situation is really, really good. This could pose a problem for us. Nope, and it didn't. Fantastic. So they are heading to here to besiege it. Now, if I wanted to, I could follow them, and between the castle's defenders, right, 216, and me, we would crush them. I don't know if that's worth it or not, because they're probably going to turn around when this army starts to do anything. Where are you guys going? Traveling to Veron to besiege. We own that, so that's got to be incorrect. Alright, yeah, so these guys are doing a siege. Perfect, so I'm going to sit here. Yeah, okay, they're defending the castle. So I'm going to... I want to wait until they're within the correct distance. And then we will see about assaulting the siege camp. Yeah, so because I'm leading this, this should go very well in our favor. I'm just going to hit send troops. And what it should mean is that I actually get quite a bit of the loot. 25% of loot, yeah. Really good influence gain and pretty decent renown gain. So we've got him. It is I, Oblivion. Alright, we don't have a ton of room, so we will grab some of the highest ranked. Oh, sharpshooters. Yeah, we're definitely going to snag you guys. Okay, and as far as prisoners go, we're going to take them all. And we're going to upgrade. Footmen for sure. Let's go with some light cavalry. Yeah. Keep up that strong cavalry advantage. Oh, that's even better than what I have on me right now. This is not necessarily better, but it looks cooler. That's for sure. So we'll take those all. And then let's go into the... So we'll take that. I wonder if this wouldn't be actually better than what I have, despite the speed being different. Probably not. I'm used to this speed, so you know what? I'm not even going to let myself be tempted. Yeah, we'll leave that. We'll take all of these guys. Heck yeah. And we'll take all of that. Perfect. And now, with that done, we will join up with this army. Where are we? Oh, they're trying to besiege our city. Yeah, okay. Bold move. let's see if that works out for them. This guy should join up with us. Every little bit helps. So Ostric's army is coming down here as well. Yeah, they have 980. So there's 300 defenders. There's 700 of us. Okay, so the defense of the city is ongoing. Okay, this is an advantageous time to strike. So as soon as these guys break the castle defenders, which is going to be soon, yeah. Okay, why didn't we? I feel like we should have. I feel like we should have done that differently myself. So I'm going to see if. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Haha. All right, free prisoners. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Press the wrong button. Okay. Let's come down here and take a look at. So our army is currently running from their other army because this army isn't smart enough to go help them. Okay, so I'm going to pick on a bunch of these guys as much as I can and just take out as many randoms as I can get my hands on. We'll go with that. Yeah. Okay. So take all of that. Selectively take a couple of these. She has terrible this is actually better. Okay. Yeah, that can all stay. We will again take that. And we will take that. And then we will try to take out a few more of these parties. If we can, without getting trapped. So we are not in a great place behind enemy lines right now. Come here, you. Send those troops, take them prisoner. We're going to overload our prisoners for just a minute. Take that. And that. And then we're going to pop down here because I just saw that this was taken again. So we'll pop down here and we'll sell our prisoners as fast as we can. Let's hit the arena. Nothing. Cool. Yeah, so we could have sold it just from the screen there, but I just wanted to make sure. Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to get rid of that, and that, and that, and that. I'm going to keep... You know what, I shouldn't bother keeping it. I should just... We'll upgrade that, and... You. Update you. This is better. This is definitely better. And what does he have for weapons? Nothing, basically. Let's give him a balanced fine spear. And some jagged javelins. Why not, hey? Yeah, that'll be decent. Look at all the horses that these guys have. That's amazing. And it's a pretty good price for some of these. It's not the best price for workhorses that I've ever seen, but it's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to sell all those. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of the camel. And, of course, because they were just under siege twice, their price for food kind of skyrocketed. Actually, you know what? That's such a good price for that we're going to just sell as much as we can. It'll rebalance right away, so the time to get really good prices is definitely now. And of course, we still have a ton of food, so I'm not even concerned. Right, 47 days of food still, even after that mass sale. Okay, so they're trying to siege that castle again. Let's pop up there and see what's going on. These guys apparently had the same idea. Yeah, okay, so they either broke or, oh, okay, we made peace. That's what happened. Yeah, made peace. So that being the case, am I ready to just like throw in not as a mercenary but as a vassal? Let's do it. That's a caravan. That's villagers. Landra's party. Let's talk to her. So I think what she's going to tell me is basically that I'm going to have to go speak to the, or he, whoops, that did not. We recently lost our leader. Traveling to, oh, okay. So they're just random people. Pledge myself as a vassal. Dethert. He is currently near. Derthert is near Osank. Okay. So where is that? That's here. Okay. So I need to find Derthert. Hey, there he is. Alright, King. Swear to them. Yep, let's do it. Oh, he's giving me a gift of troops. A gift of troops. I mean, that is good. Don't get me wrong. It is that's really, really good. Let's see if I can get rid of some random recruits, perhaps. Let's get rid of that. And I need to make room with 2 more. Right, this sellsword, how much do you cost? You're 7. How much do you cost out of curiosity? 5. Okay, yeah, so sellswords are definitely worth more. So let's get rid of him. And I mean, I hate to get rid of my sisterhood people, so I'm not going to. I'm just not going to. Oh, you know what? We'll bring back that guy, and then we'll take these 2. Yep, there we go. Okay, that's the party that we're looking for. And he's giving us Sentinel, which is a 2-handed badass sword, and Spear Wall Banner. Cool. Okay, so let's lock that banner for right now. And then Sentinel. We're definitely going to take that. And holy moly, 20,000. That's amazing. Let it be known that from this day forward you are my sworn man and vassal. Good. Okay, so now I'm not going to present him with the dragon banner yet. I could, but I'm not going to. We might still decide to break off and form our own. But for right now, this is good. We're in a good place right now. Yeah, so okay, let's go over here. We're going to check out this city. What is the price? Okay, grain is expensive here, but olives are not. And if I remember right, grain was not expensive over here. Hey, look at that. So, oh wow. The new owner of the city of Ortisia is me. That is fantastic. From the lowly mercenary that we started out on, we are now the owner of an entire city. Okay, we've got lots of olives for right now, so I'm not going to buy more. Fantastic. Okay, so what we're going to do before we call this a episode, we're going to head over to our newly acquired city, and we're going to make a caravan there, I think. Or we'll buy a... You know what? I changed my mind. Let's buy a couple of properties instead of making a caravan. What is my... okay, perfect. So, do not pay the wages of wounded soldiers and increase village hearth growth rate by 20%. Or, influence gained from donating troops is increased by 25%. So influence, basically now that I am part of the kingdom, I can't get paid out my influence. I have to use it to like guide the kingdom. So influence gain is less useful to me project boosting is useful, but I think we'll go with village hearth rate, which will help our villages just do better. Our bound villages, right? So all the villages bound to this is also, they are also mine, which is fantastic. So now we have this new manage town option, which is super cool. So right now in the queue is training fields. Completion date is never, essentially. That's not surprising. Loyalty is very, very low right now. So, and of course, construction is very low because of low loyalty. You see that there. So, it being on festivals and games makes the most sense. We'll have to just kind of wait for this. So we're creating leather, oil, and beer here. That's fantastic. Increased damage against mounted troops. That's a really good banner. Okay, and what's our food situation like? Food is doing well. Okay. That's very good. Okay, this is fantastic. So we now have a town. We can also go to the keep, and we've got a stash, right? So I can stash anything that I'm like, hey, I want to save this for later. Or, I'm a little bit nervous of losing, let's say, all of my saddle horses if I get nuked in combat. I can take some and dump them into here. So that worst case scenario, I can come back here and grab 27 saddle horse. Yeah, I can also dump all of my steel and stuff in here. So as long as I own this city, I get to keep these. Of course, if I lose the city, that becomes a problem, doesn't it? We can also manage the garrison. So right now, we've got actually a pretty decent garrison of 147 troops. As part of this, we will get militia and stuff like that that will kind of just like automatically show up in here. But people will also donate troops. We can also go to the dungeon, and this is quite fun. We can take all of these prisoners periodically and head to, not the arena, the tavern district, and just sell them off. It's like free money, right? So that's pretty awesome. And now, if you look here, so we've got tariffs that are coming in, tributes because we're part of the kingdom, we get to benefit from that. Payment to mercenaries comes out of everybody's pocket, kind of. So, yeah, I mean, all in all, 201. That's not bad. Let's do one extra thing. I know this is getting a little long, but let's do one extra thing.
To introduce myself to you.
You own an olive press. Not for fucking long, buddy. Give me your olive press. So 25,000 to sell it. Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Heck with it. We're going to do a caravan as well. So we're going to form a better caravan. We're going to spend another 22 on that. So let's give it to a Dallas. Yeah, sure. It's too late to stop it now. So the Dallas is the one that will be given the caravan. Hopefully she's well equipped. We can of course check that just by looking here. and she is one of my well-equipped ones. Relatively well-equipped anyway. So her trade is garbage though. Like, hot garbage. But her scouting is really good. Her one-handed is really good. And her crossbow is really good. We need to get this woman a crossbow. So she's probably going to get nuked the first time she runs into somebody. That's okay. I don't really care. But now, with those 2 purchases, right, 320 per day coming in. So even though our main party costs us 1,000 dinars per day, and the garrison costs us 700, we're still in a net positive. This is a fantastic place to be. This is what we had hoped for. So going forward, we get to just watch our empire grow, watch our clan grow. And if we want to at some point, we can, of course, leave the kingdom. We're going to take a big penalty against these people if we do that. But we can, of course, leave the kingdom, start our own faction, and try to conquer the world that way. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. For now, this is a really good place to be. This is a really good place to stop, actually. So until next time, friends, happy gaming.